Once, the Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." This teaching, so simple yet so profound, reminds us that peace is not a destination, it is the way. In this fleeting life, where moments rise and vanish like waves on the ocean, there is a power far greater than we realize, the power of stillness, of choosing not to react. Have you ever been consumed by emotion, like a leaf tossed in the wind, unable to rest, unable to think? That suffering, that restlessness is not our punishment, it is our teacher. When emotions arise like storms, Buddhism doesn't ask us to suppress them nor to indulge them. Instead, it gently invites us to witness them like clouds passing through the sky of our awareness. The Buddha taught the mind is everything. What you think, you become. And so, we begin with the mind, not as something to conquer, but as a garden to tend. The wisdom of non reaction. In a world that praises speed, reaction, and judgment, pausing becomes a radical act. To not react when insulted, when misunderstood, when hurt, is not weakness, it is mastery. Emotional stillness is not a void, it is a mirror reflecting your true nature. When you pause before reacting, you reclaim your power from the hands of impulse. You soften the edges of your karma. Each breath becomes a doorway back to presence. Each moment of silence becomes a temple. So the next time you feel anger surge or sorrow rise, pause, not to suppress the feeling, but to listen. There is wisdom inside the silence. There is healing in the waiting. Mindfulness, returning to the moment. Mindfulness is not a technique, it is a return to yourself, to reality, to the now. It is the art of noticing without judgment, of holding your thoughts in open palms and letting them go. A daily meditation practice, even just 10 minutes, can transform your entire inner landscape, not because the world changes, but because you do. You begin to see your thoughts as clouds, your emotions as weather, and beneath them all, the clear sky of your awareness remains untouched. With time, mindfulness becomes a way of walking, eating, loving, and being. It becomes a gentle reminder that nothing is missing, not in this moment. In Buddhist practice, the breath is sacred. It is the thread that ties the body to the mind, the present to eternity. When overwhelmed, breathe slowly, in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, out for 8. This simple rhythm is not just a technique, it's a lifeline. Every mindful breath is a letting go of fear, of control, of illusion. You begin to realize that much of your suffering was born not from life itself, but from your resistance to it. When you breathe with awareness, you're no longer chasing peace, you are embodying it. Detachment, the freedom to love. Without fear, detachment is often misunderstood. It is not coldness, it is not indifference. In Buddhism, detachment is the most loving act you can offer to yourself and to others. It is the art of holding without clinging, of loving without needing to possess. When you release your grip on outcomes, people, and expectations, you begin to live freely. You appreciate what is, rather than yearning for what should be. Detachment allows us to see clearly that everything changes and that clinging to permanence in an impermanent world is the seed of suffering. To love fully is to let go, not of care, but of control. Gratitude, the heart's silent prayer. Gratitude is not a reaction to something good. It is a state of being. It sees beauty not only in joy, but also in pain, in endings, in what remains unsaid. Every morning, before the world rushes in, try this. Think of 3 things you're thankful for. Not grand things, just honest ones. The breath, a kind word, the chance to try again. Gratitude does not change the world, but it changes the way you walk through it. It softens you, it grounds you, it opens the door to joy. Emotional mastery is spiritual freedom. To master your emotions is not to become numb, it is to become whole. Buddhism doesn't teach us to escape emotion, but to dwell within it. As a calm presence in a raging river, you can feel deeply without being consumed. You can face chaos without becoming it. With mindfulness, breath, detachment, and gratitude, you begin to live not as a prisoner of reaction, but as a quiet observer, a wise companion to your own heart. This is the beginning of true freedom. Thank you for walking with me on this path today. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to take a deep breath and just be. No fixing, no rushing, just presence. If you'd like more gentle reminders for your journey, please subscribe and share this space with others who seek peace. May you walk in stillness. May you feel deeply and live freely. May you come home to yourself.